landfall. It's been an eventful morning in Terrebonne Parish. Megan Key is joining us live from Houma, where she is in front of and taking a look at one of the downed trees that fell on a house earlier this morning. Megan?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, we're here at 1312 Lafayette Street in Houma, and oh my gosh, this wind, so strong. You'll notice the debris flying right by me. I'm telling you, this whole street, we've got leaves and branches and all sorts of things flying down Lafayette Street. But this wind is just really picking up, and it's been really strong in this area pretty much all day. We were here earlier today at 4 a.m. when this tree first fell down, and we spoke with a neighbor who heard the tree. She tells me that, in fact, part of that tree fell on her house first. I want to show you right there. Part of that tree fell on her house. You'll see it on top there. And then following that, this massive tree just collapsed. I mean, look at that tree trunk. You'll notice just how wide it is, how sturdy it is, and it doesn't look like, this isn't the type of tree that easily falls. So just imagine the wind gusts that it took for this tree to come down. And it looks like some of the power lines are also down a little bit, kind of leaning down because of this tree, I'm assuming. It's a little low than you would expect. But I do want to say, earlier today, first responders were here, firefighters, police officers, and we learned from the neighbor that 4 people live in this home here where this tree fell, but that they were all okay. But we're just kind of walking around because you can see a much better view of it right now in the daylight. I mean, just a massive tree, and oh my gosh, this wind, you can just tell just how powerful this wind is, and by the looks of this tree, I'm thinking it must have been much stronger early this morning when this tree actually ended up falling over. Just a very powerful image here with this tree on top of this home here. Thankfully, everyone is okay, but all morning long, we've been dealing with strong winds. I know earlier Dave was saying that we're dealing with 70 miles per hour winds, and I believe we're really feeling that here in Terrebonne Parish. Right now, we're starting to get a little bit of rain. I'm feeling some rain on me, but it's not too bad. We haven't dealt with too much rain this morning, just kind of misting. But really, the big factor here is wind. It's just very windy here in Terrebonne Parish, and that's where we're seeing a lot of damage with power going out. Entergy reporting that 14,000 people are without power here. We showed you that a little bit earlier this morning, where there were businesses where the power was out, but other businesses that had their lights on. So it really just depends. We also learned that the Terrebonne Parish Jail, that the power lines had gone down, that they a transformer had blew in that area, but that they still had power. And we learned that a transformer also blew across from the mall. But like I said, different businesses have power, some are without. And again, just this wind, this powerful wind, is causing a lot of this damage that we're seeing here in Terrebonne Parish. But of course, stay with us as we continue to follow this developing story on social media and on our website at wwltv.com. Reporting live at Houma, Megan Key, Eyewitness News.
All right, thank you very much, Megan. We are so early on in this process with the storm, and we've already seen so many impacts in Terrebonne Parish. We've seen the wind all morning long, power outages, and rescues. That was all in parts of Terrebonne Parish.
Yeah, and it's a miracle that the family living in that house, and because it was early in this morning, because a lot of folks were just kind of sheltering in place.
Sure.
It's so fortunate that nobody got hurt, especially with a tree crashing on top of the house.